Welcome back to my channel. I'm Tequila B with TruLuv Designs, and today's video is in collaboration with Rochelle of Rochelle.Handmade Designs. This video is part of the series So Much Color 90s Edition. Now, I was asked by Rochelle to be a part of this collaboration earlier this year. I don't even think I'd been on YouTube for 2 months yet. But when I tell you I was so excited, I almost screamed. I was sitting at my desk at work and I just couldn't keep it together. I called my husband. I was like, you will never believe what just happened. I was offered a collaboration and he was like, so what did you say? And I was like, well, duh. I said, yeah. I'm like, shoot, I just got on YouTube being offered my first collaboration. Of course, I'm taking it. And I'm like, I'm so excited. So the color given to me was the color peach. And when she gave that to me, I was like, I know what fabric I'm going to use. Now, back in the beginning of my sewing journey, I made a green dress out of a peach skin fabric. And so when she told me peach, I was like, peach skin, why not? Get it in the color peach. I felt like it was perfect for this project and it was perfect for the dress that I chose to make. The pattern that I used is a Seamwork Colette pattern. It is the crepe wrap dress. And yes, a wrap dress. I did a little research on 90s style and I saw that wrap skirts were kind of trending in the 90s. So I chose to do a wrap dress versus a skirt. What in the world? Oh my God. Okay, I don't know if y'all heard that dog barking in the background. That is my puppy. I still call him a puppy. He just turned 1 on May 4th. But when I say he does not bark, he's very calm. And for him to be barking, we did cut the video. But oh my God, his bark got more and more aggressive and it just was nonstop. So everyone ran out of their rooms. My husband is in the living room with them and he didn't realize what was going on. But we were like, what's wrong? I'm looking like somebody in the house. He's never barked like that. And so we came out the room and he's just like pacing back and forth like he's finna get somebody. My husband's trying to get him to calm down and he's like, something ain't right in here. And so he was pacing back and forth, but he's looking in the direction of my mannequin. So y'all, I had put the dress that I made for this video on my mannequin when my husband took him for a walk. So he hadn't been back in the area where the mannequin is until just a minute ago. So he was like, I don't know who that is, but they ain't supposed to be in here. So he was getting ready to attack my mannequin. So I had to hurry up. I started taking the dress off and he started getting more aggressive. And so I'm like, oh my God, it's the dress, it's the mannequin. So I had to hurry up and bring it in my room because he was going crazy. And so I hurry up and I redressed it and I put back the leopard dolman top that's been on it. I put that back on it. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm kind of scared to go back out here because I don't know what he's going to do. So my husband comes back to the door. He cracks it. He's like, y'all might not want to bring that back in here because he about to get somebody. But I said, I just think it's the dress because it's different. And so Kane peeps his head in between my husband and the door. And he's looking around the door, looking in the room like he's trying to see who that person was. Where are they? Like, where are they? So he sees the mannequin with the leopard dolman top back on it. But he's looking for who was that in that dress. And he's calm at this point and he goes out. And so I'm like, oh man, I don't know if I can put my mannequin back out. And my husband's like, no. But he's sitting down and he's watching my room door like he's waiting on whoever is about to come out. And so I was like, I think it'll be okay, but I'm nervous. So I slowly bought the mannequin back out. It has the top it had on at first. And I sat it there. Actually, he went to drink some water, so I bought it back out and I put it back where it was. And he looked at it, and he came to it, and he sniffed it and went on about his business. Like, okay, like, yeah, that's what I'm used to, but I don't know who that was in that peach dress. And so I am realizing that we can't make any sudden changes without him knowing. because he's gonna go crazy. So I see that we have a good pet and he's gonna be protective. Like, whoever ain't supposed to be in here, you better get out because I'm gonna get you. But oh my God, I mean, I was laughing hysterically. I was scared at first, but then when I realized what was going on, I just started laughing because I was like, oh my God, I just didn't think that would affect him and he'd react in that way. But at least I know he pays attention and he knows who's supposed to be here and who's not. And that's my baby Kane. So he came in, he did his paces around my room and looked. I was like, oh, baby, it's okay. It's all good. He's like, somebody was finna get it. But let's get back into this video. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to collect myself because that's just not like my dog. So it's not like my baby. But anyways, back to this pattern. I don't even remember what I was saying. But anyway, this was a Seamwork Colette pattern. It is the Crepe wrap dress. It is rated as a beginner level pattern, maybe more of an intermediate to advanced because it does have some interfacing, and with that I had some issues with it, just trying to get everything to stay where it was supposed to be. So I had to do some tacking and trimming to get it to stay where it was supposed to be. So for a true beginner, I don't know if they'd be quite ready, but the overall construction of the dress is pretty easy. The ties, the waist ties, if you're not used to doing that, that may, kind of throw you off. You may end up closing up the hole that you're supposed to leave for that other tie to come through, which I did when I made my muslin. So I knew when I made the dress not to make the same mistake. And my muslin, easy. I actually think I'm going to keep the muslin and dye it a hunter green color because I've been wanting a green dress. So I think that's what I'm going to do with that because I do love the muslin. It came out good. And so I'm going to do that. This dress does come in two versions. It has a regular neckline and a sweetheart neckline. I was going to attempt the sweetheart neckline, and here's my baby Kane. Yeah, I know y'all can't see him, but he's still checking on us. So he's still panting and checking on us. He's sniffing everything. Like, I don't know where they are. Where they at? But anyway, I wanted to attempt the sweetheart neckline, but I didn't because I didn't want to try anything that I hadn't done before and risk potentially messing up my fabric. I bought 4.5 yards of this fabric, so I knew I had just enough to make this dress for this project. I didn't buy any more than that, so I was like, I can't be taking any risk. So I didn't. I stuck with the regular neckline. It does have the option to add pockets, but I did not. I wanted to keep it pretty simple. I wanted to make sure everything went smooth and I had all the fabric that I needed. Now, I did say that I was going to shorten this dress, but when I tried it on and I put it on with the shoes that my sister gifted me, I was like, oh, this is cute. I'm going to leave it as is. Now, maybe in the future, if I choose to make this dress again, I will make a shorter version of it. But I did not this time. But I do say a good wrap dress is good to have in your wardrobe, and I'm glad I have one now in my wardrobe. And what I thought was really cute and unique about this pattern is that from the front you don't know it's a wrap dress, so it's when you get to the back you see all that good detailing where it wraps and crisscrosses in the back, and the ties are also tied in the back. And I just thought that was really cute, really different and unique. So I do like that about the dress, and I will make this again. I don't think I'll use the peach skin fabric again because for some reason this time it was really sheer and I had to wear a slip underneath, and it was slippery to work with, and I didn't experience that with my peach fabric before, so I don't know what was going on with that. And I did also use my walking foot on my sewing machine. So I took all the necessary steps to make sure that this project went as smoothly as possible. But I did have some things I had to tweak here and there just because of the fabric. So I will use a different fabric. Fabric. was funny. This is how I was laughing at Kane. Oh my God, that's how I was laughing at Kane barking at my mannequin. I mean, he was about to tear it up. I was gonna have to get another one. I mean, oh my God, I'm sorry. I keep talking about that, but I am so super like I'm floored. I'm floored. I mean, I'm glad that he's familiar with who should be in this house, but I am floored. I'm sorry. Back to the dress. What was I saying? Yes. So I will not use this fabric in particular for this project again. I will use a different fabric the next time that I choose to make this dress. One other thing that I did was instead of serging all of my raw edges, I just used my pinking shears to trim all of the edges as well as my hem. I did not put a true hem on my dress. I just used the pinking shears and went around it, and I really liked the look. You could not tell that it wasn't him. It didn't have any ravels or anything, any frays. It looked really, really nice. And I did wear this jewelry that I'm wearing right now with that dress, as well as the shoes that were gifted to me from my sister, and I thought it went really well. And actually in the pictures, the shoes look a lot more vibrant than they do in person. I did like how those came across in the photos. But overall, I did like this pattern. If I had the choice to do it again, I probably would not use the interfacing and I might try to make this in a knit. But again, that's something I'll try in the future. Just see how that works. I may use some bias tape or other finishings, but I don't know that I'll do the facing. I don't know. I wasn't happy with it, and I don't know. Maybe it was me. I'm not sure if the fabric kind of stretched a little bit when I cut it, but the pieces were just not matching up like they should have. But nevertheless, I got through this project, and I was very proud of myself for doing so. But I encourage whoever, beginner, intermediate, don't let those things discourage you from trying the patterns that you want to try. Follow those directions. If there's something you come across that you don't understand, YouTube University will help you figure it out. Attempt it, try it. If you get frustrated, put it down, come back to it later. But don't let those levels deter you. They're just kind of a guideline for your skill level. And with that, you can still up your skill level with certain patterns. So do not let that deter you. Just try it. If you want to do it, do it. But that's all I have for you today. I did enjoy this collaboration, and I want to say a thank you again to Rochelle for inviting me to be a part of this collaboration, for thinking about me, and for just offering me the opportunity. I really, really appreciate it. But that's all I have for you today. I'm sorry, I gotta go get my baby, y'all. I gotta go get my baby. But that's all I have. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't, please consider subscribing. Until next time, I'll see you then.